Well, fuck it. We'll do it live then.
Yeah, let's go live.
Oh my god, you're whispering. This is not an ASMR stream.
I'm whispering because Bitchy already hates me.
Yeah, everybody is well aware that Bitchy hates you. Well aware, guy. Come on now.
I
This is
don't
not
know.
news to anybody. This is not news to anybody. Is anybody in the chat surprised? Let's say hello to the wonderful chat here real quick. It looks like it's just Christine, Lemon Pie, and Kiefer so far. What is up, wonderful people? Why is PB happy? Did he win the wait? What? Where does it say that I'm happy? It said that I was happy. The
Well,
stream is it's a happy stream. I
I
mean,
mean,
it might be a little difficult to do a happy stream when you're not happy though, wouldn't it?
I didn't kill Kalel, so I don't know if I'm happy yet.
You're definitely like you have a level of dissatisfaction which is unmatched on this earth.
Yeah, I guess I'm just genuinely. Okay, so my favorite part in the Avengers
Hold
is.
on. Good morning, Rose.
Hey, Rose. My favorite part in the Avengers is where Mark Ruffalo's like, yeah, I figured out the secret to, summoning the Hulk. I'm always angry. And it's like YouTubing. I figured out the secret. I'm always angry. I am the Incredible Hulk of YouTube.
Oh, that was the wrong one. Right there. Hello, Tanya. She says, "Wow, you lot still awake?" I can't do a terrible British accent, so that's
Blimey,
not.
you Walter still. No, now it turns Irish.
You can't do a British English accent for shit either, because you always just turn Irish. You're like, fucking hey man, I'm from New York. Give me a break.
Not only am I from New York, but I'm a Puerto Rican Irishman from New York.
A Puerto Rican Irishman from New York. Like, how did you get a job?
Um, well, I leaned more towards the Irish.
He's like, oh god, do you need a potato farmed? Because I know how to farm a potato.
I was like, hey, if you need me to just go
Terrible
and
British
farm you
accent.
some potatoes, I could do that. I can farm a potato like
I can
nobody you
farm a
ever met.
potato. I can farm a potato.
No,
It
see, the
was
way
a
you do your
terrible
Irish
British
accent is
accent,
like
cheeky.
you do your Irish accent like you're
Hello,
kind of
Rose.
tired,
Other
like
Rose. I
like
don't
an
want to say other
old
Rose. She's supposed to
Irish
name Rose.
accent. I do the young Irish accent, like I
You do
still
the
got some
young
piss and
Irish
temper.
accent. Hello, Karen. Hello, Darius. What the fuck does this say? I'm on my way to the train station, and there's a bunch of soldiers running behind me. And you lit, I assume it's supposed to be, and you lot haven't even been to bed yet. That is correct. That is correct. What's up,
Why, if
Tim?
they're British soldiers, you watch your back. You know what they did to us Irishmen.
Oh my god. Can we talk about that? That's not a happy thing.
I would recommend we not talk about that. If you want to be happy, let's talk about our favorite whiskey.
Oh my god, our favorite whiskey? What do you mean our favorite whiskey?
Don't be funny me. I know you do the hard stuff every now and again.
Every now, I mean, I usually stick to vodka from someplace in Eastern Europe. Yes, I don't drink the what did you call it? Whiskey? The whiskey? Yes.
Why, whiskey? You talk like a moppet.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes I talk like a muppet. Yes, it happens. I can't keep that going forever. Are you kidding me? Especially not trying to hold my freaking breath in. That's how this vape works. The vape don't work unless you hold your air in.
Tim
Special
thinks I
stuff.
got something going on right now. I have a lot going on, Tim. A lot.
Tanya, she slept for however many hours she was unconscious for. Does that answer your question? I feel like it should. I feel like it should. Wait, what did he ask you? I think Zod is going through something right now. Oh, he is. Hello, Gelf.
So,
I can't. Can you see this comment on the screen?
yes.
Can you read it?
Nope.
And Tanya would agree. No, I cannot read it. I can't read it at all. Son of a bitch, man. Like, god dang. Like, I could try. I would be here all day trying to say two fucking words. The first one
So,
is only two letters, and I don't know how it's pronounced.
so
Hello, Q Queen.
here's something happy.
Happy.
Sonic
You know,
2.
I wonder if Happy Dino is going to show up at some point. You think he'd show up to this stream at some point, being that it's happy. But Sonic 2, what about Sonic 2? Sonic 2's happy? You're happy about Sonic 2? Tell me about Sonic. Did you go and see Sonic 2? I'm going to ask about 10 more questions before you even get a word in. Go ahead.
I am going to say this. I am ecstatic about Sonic 2, but I am seeing it on Friday.
Wait a second. Like, you already purchased your tickets?
Yep.
Mr. Zod, are you ignoring Christine again?
No, didn't I say hi, Christine? Did I say hi?
I mean, I thought so. Christian Bale is the GOAT. It doesn't say the GOAT, but I'm adding the word the because it makes the sentence feel better in my brain as Batman. Yes?
I disagree. I thought he was okay in the first one, and then the more he talked like a chain smoker, wasn't really feeling it. Where's
Where's the trigger? Darius says, Christian GOAT is the Bale man.
I
like that.
like
I like that.
like look, Christian Bale, great actor. One of my favorite movies, American Psycho. He is absolutely fantastic. But as Batman, he is okay. Now as Bruce Wayne, pretty spot on. Spot on Bruce Wayne. Like I think that's the distinction is that Batman and Bruce Wayne are two separate characters. And, when you play a Batman, you have to play each individual role. Like, for instance, I'd say Robert Pattinson does a great Batman, but a terrible Bruce Wayne, mainly because we haven't seen him play Bruce Wayne.
Tim says, well, Zod, if you came on my stream, your vote would matter. So now it doesn't.
Fair point.
Yeah, how come you weren't there talking about happy times with the Batman?
I could not make that because, well,
you were too busy going through a domestic. I get it. Everybody
yeah,
understands.
you heard my domestic issue. Zod has only one thing he fears besides Superman, and that is the wrath of the unicorn.
Oh, was that? I thought there was going to be more than that. That was just like a very abrupt end of the thought. I was not expecting it.
No,
The wrath
that's it.
of the unicorn. I mean, that sounds like it could be a comic book, right?
I mean, oh yeah.
I mean, do you remember the episode of DC's Legends of Tomorrow with the unicorn?
Oh my god, that is like okay. So Bitchy never watches DC stuff with me. Like, doesn't care. She doesn't hate it, but she doesn't care one way or the other. One of those kinds of people. But I'm watching Legends of Tomorrow, and my favorite is John Constantine. So I watch everything with John Constantine.
Isn't he everybody's favorite, unless you're like some kind of misogynist? Wait, sure, I'm going to stick with that.
Pretty much.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which freaking. You could say misogynist. You could say what do I want to say? You could say racist. You could say bigot. Like they use all of these words interchangeable now. It doesn't matter.
No, they have no meaning anymore. Anyways, I agree.
British. He's British.
He is the reason why I love the British so much. Anyways, so I was watching the episode with the unicorn, and as soon as the unicorn comes on and starts impaling people, she fucking sits there and watches the whole episode. No clue what's going on. Doesn't even know anything about Legends of Tomorrow.
Doesn't even know anything.
No. She's like sitting here, not asking questions, doesn't care. Chuckles at the appropriate times, and she's like, "Oh, that's good." I'm like, "So, would you like context? Maybe watch more?" She's like, "Nah, I like that." And I was like, "Your viewing is very weird and situational. What in the fuck was
Hold
all
on, hold
that?"
on, hold on. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Sherry made it. She said she wasn't going to be able to make it, but she made it, and now she's
Hey,
going to fall.
Sherry.
And now she's going to fall asleep with the stream on, and I'm going to get 100% watch time from Sherry. You're a real G, Sherry.
Oh yeah, Sherry is lovely.
15, 15, man, 15. Do you read that?
Nope, not
It
even gonna
says
try.
it says Rose something something in new version Viking 15. I can read the 15. It says 15 there. I can read that.
For me, it said something something dark side, something something
Something
something complete.
15. No, you were supposed to say 15.
Oh, I was just riffing off the Family Guy
Yeah, I
thing.
know, but you were supposed to riff. You would, no, I get the family thing. Something, something, dark side. Something, something, 15. That's how it works
See,
because that's the comment that was up.
see, this is why you have better riffs than I do. But Sonic 2, your excitement level.
Dude,
How,
Sonic
how are
2,
you
like
feeling?
the excitement level. I mean, oh, are you talking like at this very moment? Like, I don't have tickets to go and see it yet.
Oh, I saw that Knuckles was played by
I'm
uh,
trying. I am trying to understand Rose. It is tough. It's a bunch of. It's a you, and some of them don't even look like letters. You got fancy little symbols over the top or under the bottom, or I don't know, some off to the side. I don't know. It's like almost an entirely different language. Anyway,
uh,
Sonic 2. Sonic 2.
yeah. So as soon as I heard Idris Elba give his lines in Sonic, I said, I don't care about the quality of the sequel, which I hear is good except for critics, but no one fucking listens to them. I don't care about the quality of the sequel. If I get to hear Idris Elba as Knuckles, my day is complete. That is perfect voice casting.
Right. Idris Elba is Knuckles.
Yes.
So they took a black Superman and turned him into a red hedgehog.
Yeah, totally works for me.
I can work with
Literally,
that. I can
Idris
100% work
Elba
with
can
that.
play anything, and I'll go and see it.
I mean, you're not the only one. The lovely Sherry says, I'm excited to see Sonic 2.
And here's the thing. So the critics gave
And
a
Tim
bad
gives it fire.
the critics gave it a bad review, right? But from how I hear it,
Perfect.
okay, the movie is a good family film. It promotes, like the first one did, some good messages. And I feel like the critics, if you're not promoting the agenda, then they are not that they'll give you a middle of the road rating. They'll be like, oh, this movie is okay, but there was no social commentary. And it's like, why does there have to be for you? Like,
There's got to be
Birds of
social.
Prey had
There
plenty of
has to be
social
social
commentary.
commentary. Okay, so that's an excellent point. Be like, we didn't put social commentary in this film because the previous 20 films had it just littered throughout. So, we're just giving you a little reprieve. Do you not want a reprieve from social commentary? For the love of God, we're talking about an animated fucking blue hedgehog.
Well, Tanya, I wouldn't say Sonic is necessarily for kids, but I would say
She
it
says, she says, she says egregious stuff like this all of the time.
like I wouldn't say it was for
I thought
kids,
Sonic was for kids. No,
especially
man, I
with
couldn't
Jim
figure out
Carrey
how to
in
win
it.
that game.
That I would say I would equate the first movie to there's a lot of adult jokes in it as well, and I mean like they are for adults. Um, I'd say it has a good mixture. But look, here's the thing, PB, and I'd level this question to us who are fans of these different products.
I still can't read that one word, just so we're clear.
Nah, me neither.
Like, that is a 0 with a slash. Come on now.
Would would you say that a film isn't necessarily bad just because it's not made for adults? You know what I mean? That doesn't make it like, oh, it's a children's product. I would say
Whoa. Isn't SpongeBob made for kids, but it's enjoyed more by adults?
with the jokes they tell, I'm confused if it is because a lot of those jokes are not for kids whatsoever. I feel like they're going to put it on and we want to entertain the adults because then you get a lot of adults go, no,
Gelf.
wait a second.
Gelf
That
gives it a
isn't.
5 out of 5. He saw it already.
Oh,
What
good.
the
That gives
fuck?
me hope.
Sonic 2, I heard there might be a sex scene in it.
I
What?
hope it's the two hedgehogs.
Which? Well, I mean, what do you mean 2 hedgehogs? I didn't know there was supposed to be a female hedgehog. Like,
There is
I didn't know that she was
Rogue.
supposed to be in it. Is
Rogue
that
is
not?
a female hedgehog that
Wait,
Sonic has
who?
been.
I thought the female hedgehog from Sonic is called Amy Rose.
Oh, Amy is one, but there's another one called Rogue. Oh, wait, that's not a hedgehog. That's a bat thing. But yeah, she's a
Holy
thief.
shit! You. Good morning, Margot.
Good morning, Margot. How are you? Good top of the morning to you.
Wait, what? What do you mean you're not alone? You're not alone in what? Thinking that it's for everybody? No, you're completely alone. You're alone on the train, which that's got to be sad. It's
No,
supposed to be
I
a
would
happy train.
say I would say you would think looking at it that it's a kids' film, but when you watch the actual movie, uh, there is a lot of
Kylo
adult
Ren
stuff.
says that they listened to the fans, and so did this one. I
Yeah.
feel like he's referencing the first movie.
Well, see, isn't that the problem with the critics these days, though? If your film,
Is this true? Sorry, I didn't mean you. Your point will still be valid after you comment. SpongeBob is the best Batman.
I disagree.
Okay, continue.
So, I would say that if you are a film director who listens to the fans,
No sense.
you should prepare for them to give your movie a bad rating because doesn't it seem to you that the movies they rate low?
See you later, Tanya.
See,
Can you say her
um,
name properly?
Tanya. Anyways,
Oh,
uh, wouldn't it seem to you that every movie that listens to the fans, and we can even put the Justice League in this, right? Um, every movie that listens to fans seems to get a lower score just because the critics are butthurt that movies that are made for people seem to be well received. Like, look at what they did besides Sonic. Okay, what was the other movie? There was another movie that came out that got a terrible review. Oh, Ghostbusters, right? They totally attacked that film Afterlife, right? Because it wasn't referencing 2016. They forgot the female, blah, 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 right? People loved it. The critics found the stupidest things to pick apart about the movie.
I mean, isn't that their job? You yell at me for some of the stuff that I pick out of stuff. You're like, I don't understand your problem with the Mandalorian, and I was like, dude, like they did a mental mind fuck. They literally moved a character. He got shot. He fell down. He magically moved to another spot. But then you were like, the Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
And that's all you fucking said to me. I was like, this is terrible. This is terrible. You're like, but Baby Yoda? And I was like, I fucking love Baby Yoda.
I mean, yeah. Baby Yoda.
He's great. He's great here.
I mean,
But like the
even
Jim Carrey was still all over the top, but was still over the top, but he was restrained in his performance, which made it better when he was let off the leash to go all out Eggman.
Interesting.
So, I mean, I don't know what that means. Like, they told him just like be calm in this and like play it like douchebag played Lex Luthor. Is that what he means?
Think of it this way too. Uh, this will be Jim Carrey's last film. So,
Ever?
yeah, he says he's retiring after this unless he gets a script that's really mind blowing, aka more money. But like,
AKA Sonic 3,
I mean,
The
I
Tale
guess
of Tales.
if they give him like a
You
mind
get
blowing
it? You
script
get
and
it?
lots of
Because there's a
money,
character called Tails, and then he has a story about him. So you spell it differently. It's like a tale of tales.
ooh, I'd watch that.
It's a great fucking title. You're welcome. I don't know who the fuck makes it. Paramount?
Yes, I want to say Paramount.
I mean, I don't remember, but it feels right. I feel like I saw the mountain, the Paramountain.
Here's a funny thing. I've been catching up on anime. Was watching this great anime called Gantz, one of the most controversial animes.
Oh, what? Oh,
Uh,
the Gantz? What are you
no,
saying?
no, it's just called Gantz.
Just it's like Gantz?
Yep.
And this is some anime that Perp told you about?
Nah, it was one that I've watched previously, but I forgot how good it was. Basically, these two kids die saving this bum, and they get transported into this room with this big black ball in the center of it, and they have to go hunt aliens with this gear that they get. But why it's controversial is because there's lots of nudity, lots of violence. At the time it came out, that was
In
like,
the anime.
oh yeah, the first shot.
How is that anything new for an anime?
Well, at the time it came out, there was not a lot of edgy stuff in the West like this, and this is really explicit. Like they show people with like half of their bodies torn off, and uh, this girl almost gets raped in like the first scene. it was it was and probably still is one of the more edgier ones.
I mean, I would assume if you're going both ways, like you watch something like Dragon Ball Z, all you get is violence. You don't get any sex in Dragon Ball Z. So if you're gonna do both of them, I mean, what else? I mean, I guess you could add like a gore factor, but I don't fucking know what else you would be able to add to an anime to make it like more adult
Oh, there's language, there's
without
violence, suicide.
without making it a hentai.
Oh nah, hentai's on some more other shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can,
Oh, I've seen
oh, I
hentai, and
suppose you
that's
could make it more adult. All you have to do is add tentacles.
dude. There's hentai that has no tentacles and is still scary. I consider it like when they're doing anything out of the realm of normal, like wolves fucking. That was pretty hentai. Or people who turn into wolves and then they fuck while they're wolves or in between the
Wait, what's
turning.
wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Like, if I turned into a werewolf, why wouldn't I want to do it while I was a werewolf? Especially
No,
if the
no,
other
they
person can
do
turn
this
into a werewolf.
so they do this animation where they're halfway in between the transformation and they're doing it while they're transforming, and it's really weird. It's it's really weird. I Yes, hentai is scary, lovely Sherry. Hentai is very scary, especially okay. So you guys probably never heard this story.
Holy fuck!
So I went to Texas to meet up with this girl. Well, no, this was before I went to Texas. Uh, and her name was Natalie. Never forget when we first met up. It was at an anime convention, and she was gorgeous. So I was like, cool. Met up with her. We hung out most of the convention, and so I'm sitting there, and she goes, "Oh, there's some late anime. It's adult anime," and I'm like, "Cool. I'm always down for adult anime. I'm thinking like Ninja Scroll, Akira, that kind of stuff." And she goes, "It's hentai." And at this time, I had never heard of hentai. So she was like, well, uh, there's this thing, and I show up to the thing, and it's called Wolf's Rain. And now, when I stepped into this, I knew something was off because there was fairly older people. I guess the term would be basement dweller looking people, like what you would consider
Oh,
basement
you
dwellers.
you it feels like you're talking about me now, broadcasting from a basement. What a
well,
dick bag.
well, they looked rather heavy set and sweaty. And then it was really weird because a lot of them had Kleenex, and I go, what the fuck is going on right now? And then it's like on this projection screen when you go in, kind of like you would see a normal movie. And I take my seat with her, and I'm looking around, and the looks are very concerning. And then I start watching, and I'm like, oh, it's just normal anime. And then it goes downhill after the fucking credits in the first 5 minutes. And there was just all sorts of weird sex. There was some violence that was pretty cool, but I was like, and this girl's looking at my face, and she goes, "You've never seen any of this, have you?" And I go, "Nope, nope, this is a new one for me. Don't think I'll be doing this again." But yeah,
Yeah, tentacles aren't for me, guy. That's not the kind of video that I watch. I'm glad that I knew what it meant before someone's like, "Hey, it's just a anime called a hentai." Oh, sure, throw it on. Why don't you just throw it on? It's fine. Oh God, no, throw it off. Throw it the fuck off. What is wrong with you people? It's so fucking weird. Like, I ain't got a problem with like animated stuff, but that animated stuff is taking it to the next level. Like, holy shit, man! Come on. Like, can we have just a little bit of decorum? Like, it's not supposed to go in there and literally come out the other end. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, it was just a little bit too much. And then somebody told me about tentacle hentai, and I was like, nope. As soon as I heard hentai, I was like, nope. I don't know what this is. I've never seen it. I've never even seen a fucking promo for it. But I'll tell you this: I heard tentacle and hentai, and I go, I don't want to know where those tentacles are gonna go. This is where I exit the look. I'm an anime fan. I've seen a lot of anime. I endorse anime,
What the
but hentai,
fuck?
do
Hold on.
you?
Sorry. Continue.
Oh,
Was that it? I didn't
no,
mean to
that's it.
step on your last line. I was just surprised that it took Janie another 27 minutes to get here because she told me that she had the reminder set. Thanks, YouTube. You motherfuckers. Hello, Janie.
Hey, Janie, how are you?
Like,
But
son
yeah,
of a bitch, man. God, I thought that there was a name missing of somebody who I had literally just talked to, and then boom, it pops up, and you're like, "What the fuck, man?" Like,
well, here's the
I
thing.
cannot, I cannot answer that question, Rose. Why do people like tentacles? And the only answer that I can come up with is because their favorite Pokemon is Tentacruel.
The only answer I can come up with is they're serial killers in the making.
Oh, I still haven't got my notification, but I saw the tweet. So Twitter's working because, Mr. Alien himself, who wants to go back to his home world, decided to buy a whole bunch of it. So Twitter should work. They send out notifications. Rest of it, I don't know.
So
It's the rush of not knowing if you're gonna die. Wait, what? What is tentacle? What? That? What? That's why people like tentacle hentai fucking videos because they what? I'm so confused right now. I don't get it at all. They like the tentacles because they get a firm grip on you. Okay, like I can get a firm grip on somebody without my tentacles. Like what the fuck? Holy shit, man.
speaking of a firm grip, you know who doesn't have a firm grip?
Holy shit,
Will
a
Smith.
fucking transition. Oh my god. I thought it was a transition to some, but it was just a lame joke. God damn it.
So, did you hear? Will Smith lost a bunch of roles. Even Netflix, who has cuties, by the way, said, "Nope, guy, we draw a line at smacking the shit out of someone at the Oscars." We'll sell
Holy
pedo
shit.
porn, but you smack someone? Nope. National television?
People like tentacles because they're many. 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 It only has one in there, but I added two for dramatic effect. Prehensile penises.
Okay, well, good for them. I'm not one. So,
Why the fuck do I want, like, I understand having the prehensile penis and what that could do for you, but holy fuck, the one that you already got right now seems like it's enough work and it just goes fucking one direction.
yeah, don't know if I want to control that, but yeah, Planet Q's Queen, I was getting to that. He lost a movie deal with Netflix and Sony, who could really use this movie because Bad Boys for Life was a colossal success. Yeah, they put a hold on Bad Boys 4.
I didn't know that there was supposed to be a Bad Boys 4. Is that the one where they transition to a new cast? To a new cast.
So, no, apparently they were continuing with the storyline. Uh, I know Idris Elba would make that better. I think he would
Okay,
fit
but
into.
if they're gonna do Bad Boys, why don't they just do Idris Elba and Idris Elba?
Yeah, bam.
Like, what is? I know that there's that Apple TV commercial where John Hamm's like, "How come no Apple TV?" You got, and then there's one actor where there's two of them. What fucking actor is that?
No, Planet's Q's Queen. He has nothing to do with Cobra Kai. Absolutely not.
Is it true? No, it's not true. It's true that somebody been trying to pull the wool over your eyes. That's about it about that one. I don't know where you. That's quite a rumor. What the fuck?
No,
What the
no.
hell do those two things have to do with each other? I've
What
never heard anything
happened
like that at
is
all.
he was recruited by Netflix after he did his movie, that fairy movie or whatever, Brightburn or something like that, and they, got big numbers, so they were going to do a part two to that. And one of my favorite directors, David Lynch, who, if you don't know, I love the show, and I got you into it. Um, he did Twin Peaks.
Who did
He
Twin? What do you mean? Like he produced it? He was in it? What do you mean he
No,
did
he's the
Twin
writer
Peaks?
director,
Wait, what? Which name?
David Lynch. He's
Oh, Lynchian stuff. Oh my god.
Yeah, he was gonna do a movie with David Lynch, but David Lynch jumped ship. That has nothing to do with the Oscars thing. He just switched off. So they were looking for a new director, and they were pitching it. Hey, we got Will Smith. Who wants to work with Will Smith? And after this went out, he did the shit at the Oscars, and they were like, "Nah, we're shelving this project." So it's dead in the water. His Bad Boys is dead. He was supposed to do a guest spot on that new Bel Air. They don't know. Not only they know if they're going to pick it up for next season because he is an executive producer on that show, but he's now not going to be making an appearance on that show. So, I guess cancel culture does something good for once because a lot of people are canceling him. So, what are your do you
A lot of
think?
people are canceling David Lynch.
No, Will Smith. Do you
Will
feel
Smith.
like
Nobody, I don't. Oh my god, you're gonna ask me about fucking Will Smith, something that I've almost been able to entirely fucking avoid?
yep?
God damn it. Okay, let it fly, General.
So, do you think that Will
No, I
Smith?
don't think. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do not think I just hit the live button and then we go.
Do you think Will Smith deserves to have these roles and things pulled from him?
The only place that deserves roles pulled from it is the oven.
I knew you were going to say that. You son of a bitch.
Um, oh God, like, I mean, if nothing happens with him as far as the law is considered, like, I usually start there, and I was like, okay, so what happened? And then, and then I work backwards from that point. I was like, okay, so the law did do something. Are you unredeemable? Well, the NFL, and okay, now everyone's going to leave because I'm going to talk sports ball, except I'm not going to talk sports ball. I'm just using it as an example. They decided, hey, we're going to bring Michael Vick back after he was convicted and served a sentence for dogfighting. Like,
Yep.
all Will Smith did was slap a rock. This guy
um,
fucking went to prison, served his time, and then, he was in prison, so he got in really good shape. And when he got out, he made it to the fucking Pro Bowl. So if somebody like him can do something like that and still be almost redeemed in the eyes of the public, like he still has a job working at Fox, like he's a commentator at Fox, so they don't have a problem with it. I mean, how much bigger of a role could you pull? I don't know exactly how much money he makes per year to be a commentator at Fox, but when the guys on the main show, Terry, Howie, Jimmy, I mean, Michael's going to be around for a while. He's still pretty young, but the other guys are pretty old. Like, they're either in their 70s or pushing 70. I don't know exactly how old Howie is, but when they retire, he's going to get one of those seats. Like, it's going to be Michael Vick and Charles Woodson. And you're like, wait a second. Why do you, as the upstanding individual that you are, Charles, decide to associate with somebody who everybody knows for a fact is not an upstanding individual? And then they go, well, he said he was sorry, he served his time, what more do you want the guy to do? I was like, okay, I want him to flip fucking burgers at Burger King. That is what I want. I want you to go and have a regular working man's fucking job, because it's the only, like, to the point where, like, go do it in Brazil. They don't know American football there. Nobody will have any idea who you are, and then you can work your way back to the top again. But no, he just dipped down a little bit and then boom, stock back on the rise. So I mean, I don't know. So yeah, Will Smith lost this role and that role. How long is that going to last? Especially after nothing comes of it. Like, he ain't going to jail. The most that they're gonna do is either have him do some form of community service, and then it's not going to be a lot, and it's going to be a photo op, so that's going to be a positive for him, or pay a fine. But at no point are they going to ever sentence him to any type of jail time for assaulting somebody in, I don't know what fucking county it is, in Los Angeles. Like, he's never going to have any real repercussions for his actions. Like,
but
it's not like he's going to lose his money. He is
but
only
PB,
going to become more wealthy because of how wealthy he is right now. I can't believe you got me fucking talking about this shit.
but PB, according to this great article I'm currently reading right now, he traumatized Amy Schumer, and she says it shows so much about toxic masculinity. I mean, there's real people hurt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You almost made it through. You almost made it through. TV, surely they have internet wherever they have professional sports teams. They no, like, they're not gonna watch American football in another country, and they're not gonna know who this random fucking guy is that walks in the door. You can go many, many places, no matter how famous you are, and people. I mean, I mean, maybe not. Like, a guy walks in and he looks like an orange guy with a comb over. Like, you probably know who it is. But then again, like, if he went to the mountain to climb Everest, those Sherpas don't know who the fuck he is.
I mean, but he traumatized Amy Schumer. She's doing a comedy tour immediately
Nobody gives a
and
fuck
sold
about
out.
Amy
What?
Schumer at all. As much as I love Amy Schumer, like, nobody gives a fuck about Amy Schumer. How are you gonna
She is
do? How
traumatized.
are you gonna be a comedian and do a cooking show with your professional chef, husband, boyfriend, whatever they were, and he's the funny one?
Yeah, did you hear the crickets for her joke? Speaking of Oscars, let's highlight something. One,
No, I didn't. I
Samuel L.
didn't. I didn't
Jackson.
really watch the Oscars at all, guy. Why are we talking about this? I don't understand. Why did you do this to me?
Samuel L. Jackson
It's
got an
supposed to be a happy
Oscar.
stream.
It is. Samuel L. Jackson got an Oscar, and I am happy that he got it, but I'm unhappy nobody's talking about it. And you want to know why? Nobody's
What,
talking about
what did he get?
Samuel L.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Jackson's
whoa. What did he get the
first
Oscar for?
Oscar.
Though? What did he get the Oscar for, though?
Hold on. I will pull it up right now.
Like a lifetime fucking achievement award or something? Because nobody gives a fuck about those unless it's somebody super old. And he's not quite super old. He's close, but he's not quite there yet. What's up? I'm not creative.
Hold on. Yeah, okay,
Janie
so
says PB. Of course he's funnier. Funny equals sexy. Okay.
Samuel L.
Thank you.
Jackson got an award for, well, it says 2022, but it doesn't say. Is it for? It's his first Academy Award, but what is it? What movie is it for? Is it the Coda movie?
I have no
Um,
idea.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
I mean, as you're looking it up, everybody who's watching now, everybody who's watching in the future, if you want to, go ahead and shred the like button, that'd be wonderful.
Or smack it really
Don't
hard.
don't smack it, like, especially if you have like a touch screen. Like, take your mouse, and just shred your mouse right across that like button as you hit the as you click. It'll be good. Ooh, I'm not creative. He has a PhD in toxic masculinity. Nice. I mean, PhDs will serve you well.
I think he got it for that movie Coda.
I don't know what that is.
It's as part of the annual Governor's Award, which, yep, you're right. It's a Lifetime Achievement Award.
It's like, I've been acting for a long time and you didn't give me one. Thank you for giving me one for nothing specific.
I mean, he made Snakes on a Plane.
Can you read that?
Yes.
I gently tapped it. Is that good enough? I mean, did it
You
change
know,
colors? If it changed colors, then oh yeah, you tapped it good enough. You gently tapped it good enough.
I did that to Bitchy and she said no.
Slap the button like Will. Share the stream like Jada shares her.
Snatch ass.
It doesn't say anything there. You're not supposed to say it out loud. My God, man, do you not
Low
understand the
self
joke?
esteem, lack of morals.
I thought no, I thought it was gonna be share the stream like Jada shares her locks for love. That's a hair
Oh,
joke, motherfuckers. How many other people are making hair jokes? Oh, I thought that there
uh,
was somebody coming down here to slap me, but I'm good.
so who's this person on the bottom here?
What do you mean?
Uh, Emo to
I'm
creative.
oh my God, guy. It says I'm not creative.
Oh, I'm Kryptonian. Translations.
I just got done watching Greg Gutfeld and now I'm eating Domino's pizza. I will probably regret eating pizza at almost 3 a.m., but it tastes so good.
No, don't
You will
ever
not regret.
regret.
Never regret pizza. Never regret pizza.
Yeah, don't
Pizza
ever regret
pizza
pizza.
can regret you, but you should never regret pizza. It's delicious. Even the bad pizza's good. Like that's one of the wonderful things about pizza. You're like, is this pizza? I was like, I don't know, man. There's like a bread in there, and there's some sauce, and there's some cheese. So it's some kind of pizza. Just fucking throw it down your goddamn gullet. You'll love it. I don't know what is. What did she say? I don't know what that is either. You
I don't know what that is either.
they can be confused without me or with me. Either way, everybody's confused.
So, yeah.
Wait, the only happy thing that you had to talk about was Sonic 2?
I mean, is there anything else to really get happy about except for maybe Moon Knight episode 2?
And then you
That
freaking.
makes me happy.
Oh, man. How much longer do we got to wait for that? That's like 3 days away.
I know.
2 days
That's why
away?
I'm
How many
torn.
hours away? What is it right now? Good morning. Good Tuesday morning to everybody, except for people who are, back in time. It's almost morning for everybody in America. Well, in all of America that matters, like Alaska, Hawaii. Are you America? I don't know. Do they
So,
actually exist? They feel like they're peninsulas off of Australia.
here's the thing I've been pondering. Okay, so we can agree with everyone I've talked to, including yourself. Moon Knight was a pretty decent start. Depending on how it goes, it looks to be a decent series. Now, can we agree that Miss Marvel feels a bit odd, like maybe a DC misstep? Like they're releasing this really good, unique, out of the box type of show, and then Miss Marvel, which
No, not
the general talk
you're
I've heard is
Ms. Marvel.
I've heard genuinely people don't really give a shit about it. From what
What do
I'm
you mean
hearing,
people
except for
don't give
you
a shit about it?
hardcore
Like we
Marvel fans.
literally just did a stream with God damn it. With what? Perp and LB? Both Perp and
Okay, I
LB?
said you hardcore Marvel fans, but
What do you
most
mean?
general
Perp
people.
is not a fucking Marvel fan. What?
Oh, he definitely is. He
Perp
definitely
is
goes soft
not.
on
He
Marvel.
fucking hates Marvel. He's always like this Marvel trash, Black Widow's trash. He's
Black
like,
Widow is trash,
I
though.
still didn't get paid for the bet that you made with me, Perp.
But I'm just
He said
saying,
that
I
Wonder
see a
Woman
lack of
1984 was going
excitement
to
for
make
Miss
more at the
Marvel.
fucking box office than Black Widow, and it didn't make more at the box office than Black Widow. Plus, it didn't even get close to Black Widow if you count how many people rented it when it was still in the theater on demand, whether it was through Disney Plus or not through Disney Plus. So Black Widow is far and ahead away. I'm still waiting, Perp. Still waiting. What were you
I
saying?
mean, wow. Okay, I don't know anything about that, but I'm saying, I just don't think that it's a good choice releasing that after Moon Knight, especially if Moon Knight turns out as good as I think it. Well, wow, that was spicy.
Yeah, I know. You're in Australia. Like, good morning, 4:45 p.m. I get it.
Sonic 2, Top Gun 2, yes, The Northman. I am very much looking forward to that movie.
What's the Northman? Hello, Jenny.
It has Alexander Skarsgård and a great director that I like.
I agree, Sherry. Zod may hate Marvel, but he loves Bree.
Yeah, but Bree's not in it, so I don't have a reason to see it.
You don't know that she's not in it.
I know for a fact she's not in it because she wouldn't grace her presence with that trash.
What do you mean with that trash? How many things did you say about her movie?
Who? Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that movie's trash, but Brie Larson.
But there's one shining light. Like I couldn't stand the animal or the cat that they had in the movie. You get that joke?
Mm-hmm.
I call Samuel L. Jackson an animal.
Yep.
Dude, he loses a fight to a cat. Like, get it together.
Dude, that was the worst reveal.
Afternoon, morning, what's the difference? The sun is up.
I mean,
Zod
that.
likes Brie. Zod loves Brie. That's the only Marvel poster that he has.
I mean,
Oh,
have you seen her workout videos? She actually works out, unlike some people we know.
I've seen one or two. I don't watch them on repeat like you do.
Oh, I've watched all the workout videos. I am
Yeah, I wonder why
subscribed to her
Bitchy's
channel.
actually upset with you.
I have thoroughly investigated to make sure she actually does the workout, and I can confirm she does.
You can confirm that she works out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and drinks
Yeah,
coffee.
on your TV
Yeah, yeah, and drinks coffee.
and drinks coffee.
She's talking about stuff I very, very rarely focus on it, but I mean, did you see her 2022 workout? Like, holy fuck. Okay, so let's just bring it back to another one of our
I'm
favorites.
Janie, don't worry. I'm uncancelable.
So let's bring it back to one of our other favorites, Amber Heard, right? Now, if you just look in comparison to even Amber Heard's old workout, which she's been promoting as her new one, but anyways, if you look at Brie Larson's 2022 workout, like holy fuck, PB, she's got some weights. They look like a pretty good size, like maybe, something I'd lift or, you know, something to that effect. There's some pretty big weights on there. All right. And she is squatting and fucking doing the arm presses and all of this shit. And I'm like, wow, like she does.
Well. She was squatting, and then you like went and sat under the TV.
Oh, Jenny, there's not even a comparison. Okay. Um, Nick Cage, without a doubt. I mean, come on. Come on. I
Oh,
rate
I missed that
Pig
one for a second.
as my number one movie.
Does Zod like Brie or Nick Cage more? It depends on whether or not Nick Cage can see him.
I mean, here's the thing.
I know the look
Why
on his
not?
face every time he's like, "You could be watching a Nick Cage movie, but you're watching
You know
Captain
what?
Marvel again."
You know what? You know what would be perfect? Nick Cage and Brie Larson in a movie, but Brie plays like just herself, so bitchy, and then you have Nick Cage, who's always Nick Cage. That would be spectacular. Like 10 out of 10 movie.
Right, except Nick Cage said that he wanted to be a villain in Batman, not in Marvel.
I'm telling you, Matt Reeves. If you do not call this man back, I cannot endorse your second movie. I love your first one, but if Nick Cage has extended his services after what I'm sure is going to be the blockbuster of his movie coming out, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, like if you don't scoop this man up before he blows up again for like the fourth time in his career, then I don't know what you're doing, Matt. I don't know, because I could totally see Nick Cage as an awesome Batman villain. Like, I don't give a fuck about the rest of the movie. Just know it's getting a 10 out of 10.
Janie Davis says, "I'm calling it. Zod would fuck Nick Cage, but not Brie Larson."
I mean, I'd videotape it.
Dude, he would. That is his ultimate three-way right there. Like Zod and Nick Cage and Nick Cage.
I mean, yeah. Oh,
Isn't
see,
isn't
I'm watching this
isn't
new
there isn't
2020.
there wait, isn't there a movie where Nick Cage plays two characters?
Yes.
Okay, what's it called?
It's Face Off.
No, where he actually plays two characters. Like something where he talks to himself.
There's a lot of movies like that. You're gonna have to be a bit more specific.
One with Nick Cage in it. Name one where Nick Cage plays two characters in a scene where he talks to himself. Name one movie with a scene like that.
Oh shit! I don't know. Several.
That I've never heard of the movie Several. Several? When did this movie come out? Several years ago?
Oh yeah, Jenny Davis is right. Ghost Rider. He does talk to himself.
He does? When?
Yeah, when he's looking in the mirror before he changes.
Before wait. He just talks to himself in the mirror, or that's not like a different character? What are you not understanding? Okay, do you know the episode of SG1 where
Yes.
they get turned into robots, but the original people still exist, and you see Jack talking to a completely different Jack?
As far as I know, I haven't seen him do something like that in a movie. I've seen him go crazy, but not talk to himself.
Okie dokie.
Sorry, Brie Larson was just doing the downward dog.
Oh my god, you've made your way to her channel again?
Yeah, and apparently more push-ups than Amber Heard. She did a good 20 push-ups, and now she's doing leg extensions.
What is Adaption? There's a movie called Adaption with Nick Cage.
What?
I don't know. She just says adaption with a question mark. I'm not sure what that is.
Wait, I haven't heard of it. Hold on a second.
Or adaptation. My bad. Adaptation. Adaptation. I don't know what the little face is. I can't tell. Is it a smiley face? Is it a laughing face? It's something like that.
Movie.
Robo Daniel didn't
Yeah.
have the resurrection powers that biological Daniel has. That's funny shit. That is funny shit.
Why have I? What? There is a Nick. I
Why does
must see
PB
this.
sound like he's describing Johnny Depp movies like Pirates and Secret Windows? I don't know. Okay, so there is something out there where he plays multiple characters in a movie, and it's called adaptation.
Yeah, apparently I have to see it.
Let me
Yeah, it's Meryl Streep and Chris
look at
Cooper.
this adaptation. It's a film from 2002.
Yeah, and it's got a pretty damn good rating.
A dramedy. Nicolas Cage is Charlie Kaufman, a confused LA screenwriter overwhelmed by feelings of inadequacy, sexual frustration, self-loathing, and by the screenwriting ambitions of his freeloading twin brother, Nicolas Cage.
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna watch this movie and rate it. It will be my first time ever watching this movie.
I mean, yeah, that'll be excellent. You can do everything. You can rate it. You can do the whole review. You can be, I've never seen this Nicolas Cage movie before, and he was eyeballing me from the other side of the room, so I watched it.
And I'll have Nick Cage in the background of my review while I'm reviewing Nick Cage.
Thank you, Rose. I appreciate that. Like, she was the first one to come up with an actual scenario of which I speak, where a character is playing two separate characters in a movie and not just talking to themselves in a mirror. Like Oscar Isaac in Moon Knight. Yes?
Oh, yeah.
He is going to play separate characters. Like, he did that already. He had a conversation with alternate Isaac, right? You got Isaac and alternate Isaac, and then Moon Knight. Anyway, he had a conversation with him in the mirror, but it was a different character, not just you having a conversation with yourself in the mirror, because there's all kinds of movies out there that do that, where the person is just having that conversation of self-reflection in the mirror. That was good. That was good. That was good.
No,
Yes, thank you. Thank
I
you very
got
much.
that. I was like, oh, I see what you did there. See,
Yeah,
clever.
and it was unintentional, which means that it was a funny pun. You know who I'm talking to. Not you, but the person I'm talking to knows who I'm talking to.
Speaking of
There.
which, now Bree is also a cook. She's making healthy sugar cookies without a recipe.
What the fuck? Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. How can you make healthy sugar cookies without a recipe?
I don't know, but I gotta say, it looks like it's coming out better than my sugar cookies would.
I mean, my sugar cookies come out of the tube and then they go into my mouth. What's the oven for?
No, this is from scratch. There's no tube. She's like doing all of the ingredients.
No, you were talking about your sugar cookies, and I was talking about my sugar cookies. So in this scenario, the sugar cookies go into the bowl, and then they go directly into my mouth. I don't fucking care how the fuck you're gonna do it, guy. Like, I will change it to fit the scenario.
We're talking about Johnny Depp against himself, Jane. I don't think Zod cares about that at
No, we
all.
weren't. We were talking about Nicolas Cage.
I've already seen Secret Window, anyways. I've seen a vast majority of Johnny Depp's movies. There's maybe a couple out there I may not have seen, but I'm pretty sure I've seen most, if not all, of his known as well as unknown films.
So you've seen Raising Arizona?
Oh yeah, I've seen that Nick Cage movie.
And?
It's pretty good. Funny. Classic Cage.
Funnier than Big?
Pig is not a comedy.
Yeah, The Martian's not a comedy either. I laughed my ass off the whole way through.
Oh no, The Martian is very much a comedy.
It
The
wasn't
logistics
supposed to
of
be.
that, the logistics of that is what makes it hilarious.
Sorry for the delayed response. You do your jobs. That sounds terrible. I hate it when they do that. Even when you're not around, they're like, here's a list of stuff that you can do when you get back. I was like, great. That's wonderful. Here's a list of things you can do when you visit. Great. That's wonderful. I'm so glad that we could have this moment together, Mom. Appreciate that. Like, you know, she'll make BLTs at some point in the future, and life will be good again.
Oh man. So yeah. So let me ask you. Let me ask you because
Oh
this
God,
is
here we go.
this is a happy stream. So PB, you're obviously happy. What are
What do you mean I'm
you happy
obviously
about?
happy? What am I happy about?
Yeah, what's making you what made you go, you know what? Today's such a great day. I'm doing a fucking happy stream. I'm fucking happy. I'm gonna share my happiness with all these fine people in the chat today. What has prompt you to make this a
I mean,
happy stream?
the first thing was I didn't have a topic. You know,
Oh,
per
so you were
usual.
just like, fuck it.
Well, I mean, okay, you gotta put something like, oh, I mean, I would love to use the word clever, but the word is not clever. So let's go to the analytics because that's the easiest place that I can look at it, right? And then we'll go to the content, and we'll go over to live, and then it's still not going to show me the whole thing because that doesn't want to go sideways. So then I'm going to switch it up, and I'm actually going to go to YouTube and then go to my own channel and then look at the videos like not a complete fucking moron. And hopefully I got the auto rotate turned on, but I didn't, so I got to kill some time before I get that going. Then it turns sideways, and then you have, names like Happy as a Clam, PB's cheesing it up live. Monday Night Serving, PB's cheesing it up live. After a long weekend, PB's cheesing it up live. Putin Baldwin and a Juicy, PB's cheesing it up live. Juicy is spelt the Smolye way. Good morning, Hen.
Good
So,
morning.
like the Batman discussion continues as PB's cheesing it up live. Like you see how the title kind of flows into the title of the show? Yes?
Ah, okay. So it's a gimmick thing.
It's like semi gimmick. It's like a semi gimmick. Or if you're in the UK, it's like a lorry gimmick. That's a truck joke.
Oh,
That's a truck joke. That's what they call semis over there. They call them lorries. It's okay if you didn't get it, guy. It's understandable. I'll get over
no,
it.
no, I'm not. I'm not a truck guy
I don't
per
know.
se.
Life be making me happy. Like, you can't be happy about life. Like, you ain't got stuff that just happens in your life randomly here and there. Like, when it says, don't sweat the small stuff. Like, okay, don't sweat the small stuff. But if there are small things happening that are going to affect you in a positive way, you are more than welcome to focus on those. Right?
Yeah. I still haven't dominated the world, so I'm on the fence. You know,
Wait a second. You're still on the fence on whether or not you can be happy because you have not completed complete. Fuck, that sounds dumb. World domination.
yeah. I mean, you know, it's a thing you strive for when you're a ruthless dictator. You know,
Okay,
you
when
want to
is
be.
okay? We just did a stream on your channel. What was that? 2 week or a week and a half ago at this point? Let's call it right. Week and a half ago, and there was zero ruthlessness. Like you passed all of your ruthlessness on already. Like,
Um.
she's got way more ruthlessness than you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smash the
That's
like
true.
button, and if ScrewTube shadow bans you, come back and hit it, or come back, unhit the like button, then Hulk smash the like button till it sticks. Going to bed. See you later, creative.
See you later.
22. He's got a catch 22 sleeps. No, nope, that's terrible. That is dumb as fuck. We'll go back and scratch. Does somebody edit that out, please? Nobody's going to edit that. I'm the only one here. Nobody's. I looked around and saw literally zero faces, and then looked at the reflection in my phone. Well, there was no reflection in my phone because the screen was turned on. I was like, I'm all alone. Nobody's here to do any work. I don't have a John Campia woman.
I mean, but do you want to? Because that whole thing with Campia is kind of creepy.
What do you
Like,
mean? The thing with Campia is, how is it creepy? How is it creepy to have some fucking chick over there reading your super chats for you?
because he seems like he's a pedo in a van, and then, like, maybe he's holding this girl hostage to read his super chats. I don't know.
You
I
think
mean,
that
it's.
he's holding her hostage to read super chats? Like, I will bring you bread if you read 20 super chats.
Oh, absolutely. I could totally see Campia doing
Shit
that.
balls.
I mean,
You gotta.
have you seen his fucking page?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Everything
whoa,
this
whoa.
man does?
You think John Campia's got a Matt Lauer button?
Absolutely. He's on his page like
Oh,
this.
whoa. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Dude, the last time that I seen anything about John Campia was the last time that we did a great chilling about John Campia, and it was, oh my god. I have the stream playing on my phone too, and your face popped up on it, and that was terrifying.
I know. That's
Don't
the
do that.
level we're
Don't do
dealing
like
with
if you're
Campia.
gonna do that, put your fucking hat on.
I
Breaking
wanted
fucking
people to know
kayfabe. They're
how
like,
creepy.
it's a non-cowboy Kryptonian. What?
Yeah, yeah. That's how creepy it was looking at Campia. It was like staring into the abyss.
It's like staring into the abyss. Okay, but nobody looks at John Campia. They look at the girl that he brings on to read the super chats for him, and then they, I don't know, like, oh, fucking A. I don't know how people can watch. This is supposed to be a happy stream. Why are we talking about John Crapia? Why?
was
Exactly, Q.
was Zod's haircut?
Exactly, Q. Fuck John Crapia. Exactly. Are you kidding me? Was Zod's hair cut by a zoologist? He has hedgehog hair.
I'm getting ready for Sonic.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Now I just got to dye it blue.
Oh my god, do not dye it blue. I shouldn't say I used to watch a guy. I watched a guy, and he used to have blue hair. He ain't never having blue hair again. Like, blue hair is a lot of work. It's only going to stay blue for a little bit unless you're going to keep adding blue to it. You're going to keep adding blue to it? Fucking weirdo. Hello, Caroline. She says,
Hey,
good morning, G. Which is, thank you. I appreciate that.
maybe, maybe, okay, so maybe I'll do a little short of me dyeing my hair blue. I'll do a short before I get to Sonic 2, and then I will proceed to do a review of Sonic 2 with blue hair.
I don't believe you. I don't think that you're going to do any of those.
Really?
So, yes, really. You just said that you were going to make 3 different pieces of content with 3 different hairstyles. Did you not?
Yes, I did.
Right. And you aren't going to make one. Like, we will be lucky. We will be lucky here in the fandom forest if you even make one review about Sonic. And it'll probably end up just being a short. You'll be like, I did it, motherfucker. And I'll be like, it's not a real review. It's just a YouTube short. Like, I've seen your real review. Like, people don't know. I was been around for a long time. So when Zod used to see a movie, he used to just go out in the car and hit the fucking live button. And every movie review was fucking 2 goddamn hours. He's like, yeah, the movie was a solid 90 minutes. I liked everything about it. Now we're going to talk about it for 120 minutes.
Yep.
And now he don't do that no more. He doesn't do real movie reviews. He's like, I want to be a YouTuber, but I don't want to do YouTube. How do I get away with that? He's like, ooh, a short. Okay,
So
talk for a moment. I need to hit mute because I got to move the microphone to plug something in, and then I got to move the microphone back. So ready, set, vamp.
okay, so while we're waiting, who here would like to see me do a review of Sonic after seeing Sonic coming out and just go live and tell you my feelings? Go ahead and put some ones in the chat if you would like to see that, or put 2.
This is like
If
the
you would
worst
not.
vamping of all time. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Keep going.
So, ones, if you would like to see me do a review like I used to, just call me Henset. Mr. Zod's Phantom Zone 69. Me. Zod, yes. Okay, here we go. One.
I was gonna say you got a nah, you're okay, and then a me, which I guess is a one. Lots of ones, bunch of ones. There's some more ones coming in. Dude, you can do that now on your YouTube. Like, you can literally just go on YouTube because it's just going to be you talking, sitting in the car. Nobody else saw the movie. Rose said 1, 2. You got ones all over the place. Got looks like somebody is doing a live review of Sonic. Old school. You got enough data on your phone to make this happen?
Shit, yeah. From my old phone, dude. Oh my god, yeah. Like, I don't know how I did half the videos I did with my old phone. Do you remember that phone, man? That motherfucker dropped calls like a champ.
Yes, I
Like
remember the old one.
every time we talk, I'd be like, "Yeah, that was definitely." There wasn't even a question. I was like, "Yeah, I dropped that call."
Like, yeah, if I'm talking to you and the call drops, just trust that it's me. And I was like, okie dokie, guy. I was like, are you sure? Like, I'm in the middle of nowhere. He's like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna take a step to the left, and I'm gonna lose you.
Yep.
And he,
So,
then he took half a step to the left, and it was like, nope, too far.
yep, already gone. So yeah, um, I mean, I'm gonna have the girl and the little one with me, so that's what makes it. See, I used to be able to do car reviews when I had my own car. I just go out there and I just shoot it. But then with the unicorn, she doesn't like me going live as she's driving. She gets perturbed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I think people would really enjoy that. All you gotta do, like, I don't know what setup you're gonna do. You could probably, how far is it from the theater to your house?
It's about 5-10 minutes.
Okay, so it's only about 5-10 minutes. If both of them are there, you could sit in the back seat. Unless you don't feel comfortable in the back seat, then yeah, sit in the front seat and just record yourself. And then when you get back to the house, they can just get out of the car. And then since you were not driving, you can either move into the driver's seat or just stay in the seat that you're in. Like, there's more room to move around in the passenger seat than the driver's seat, anyways.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Um, I yeah, I think this definitely warrants an old school review. I'll do it. I'll do it for Sonic 2, and I'll even do a short when I get there.
Nobody cares about the fucking short on the way there. Oh, I'm really excited to see Sonic 2. See you after the movie, everybody. Nobody gives a fuck about that.
Oh, everybody cares about the short. Don't you know? That's all the rage with these kids these days. Remember the days when we didn't have these shorts? Now they're all like, "Oh, look at my short. I just came out of the bathroom. This is my reaction to taking a shit. Isn't it
Janie,
amazing?"
he's not the one driving. He would be riding and streaming.
No, no, no. I'm the one riding in the car. No,
Right.
I did a driving
Nobody's
stream
saying
once.
no, and I'm not necessarily opposed to driving streams. I just don't know, unless you have somebody with you to read it. How do you, like, I can't sit there and read the chat while I'm driving down the road. Like, I can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk until the cows don't come home, and then talk some more, because you got to coax them motherfuckers in. And I still am not going to be able to read the chat, especially on a phone. Like, you're going to have to bring the phone so close to your face and be like, oh, I guess we've crashed and died now. Whoops.
Yeah, remember when I did my driving stream and I had that new setup where I could put
Mm.
my phone on the thing, but the sticky part didn't stick. So I'm in the middle of a live stream and that motherfucker just falls off and you hear me curse as it's falling. Then the camera just pans and all you see is my floor.
Rose
Oh
says, we
man.
know how it goes when some stream and drive, don't we, PB?
Oh yeah,
It
that was
wasn't
funny.
it wasn't a stream.
It was a video, but it was still entertaining.
I don't know what you're talking about, because we are not talking about the same thing.
Um,
What the hell are you talking about?
uh, that driving stream you did, where you
The
had the camera looking at shit whilst you were driving and talking in the background.
I mean, that wasn't a stream, that was just a video.
A video, whatever.
Right, exactly. When driving and streaming, mind the snowbanks. It's very important in Wisconsin to mind this. I mean, I'm sure there are other countries, states out there where you must mind the snowbanks, but most definitely in the frozen tundra north of Lambeau Field Yes, that's how you're supposed to say it when you say
Oh my God. Do you know how? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but do you know? Okay, so if you guys don't know, I play Legends of Runeterra, which is an offshoot,
Legends of Runeterra.
which is an offshoot of League of Legends. So there's a streamer that I listen to, and he put my Mono Shurima Vector Athelios Dex is slapping the competition, and it has his face being slapped by Will Smith. Like, what? People in my Legends of Runeterra community are making Will Smith jokes, and all we do is play Legends of Runeterra. That is so ridiculous. I saw an Elden Ring player today who put, "Yeah, I beat this boss earlier, slapped him down like Chris Rock," and had a picture of of his character with Chris Rock or Will Smith's face, and the boss with Chris Rock's face being smacked.
I don't think the person who hit the snowbank was saying "ah" before they hit the snowbank, but maybe.
Uh,
See, I know that phones can read text out loud, but I don't know how you hook that up like through the StreamYard, because then what? It's going to read every single comment out loud to you, because I don't know, you're not the streamer wouldn't barely be able to talk at that point if it's going to read every comment coming back to you. You know what I mean? Like
oh yeah, that'd be annoying fast.
texting with somebody, right? Like you can do the whole hands-free thing. You hit the button and then you say the frickin' text message, and then it scribes it out and it sends it along, and then somebody sends one individual message back to you and it reads that message out. But if you hooked it up to here, like I wouldn't ever know which ones to click on either, because the screen on the phone is so damn small that you can't tell. Like if the phone is at arm's length, you can barely read any of the words on it. Like, do you ever use your phone at arm's length? No, you don't fucking use your phone at arm's length. That's ridiculous. You use your phone at like half arm's length, usually.
I don't
So
use my phone at all whilst I'm driving.
I'm talking about using your phone regularly.
Oh,
Like,
what's
I
that?
don't know how it would decide which. Fuck off. God damn.
I use crystals.
You call. No wonder your fucking calls drop. Like, crystals run on 6G.
I knew, they told us about switching to 6G.
You're overloading the tower, motherfucker.
I was like, our power comes from Krypton.
Ice Queen, if you don't have glasses on, I don't think that you read anything. Like, you put it out at arm's length, and then you're like, God, Inspector Gadget's got to figure it out. He can read anything. You're just like, go, Gadget, I want to do stuff.
Dude,
Is that not how it works?
yeah, he pretty much says go gadget, whatever, and does it.
I mean, just about. I mean, he fucks up. Like, talk about a character. How fucking old is Inspector Gadget? Where he's like fucking Mr. Magoo, but with bat gadgets. That's terrifying. That's fucking terrifying. Can you
Yeah,
imagine? Like, Mr. Magoo shouldn't have any gadgets ever. And now you've given
no.
him the best gadgets on the planet. Because
Mr.
Inspector
Magoo
Gadget's
shouldn't
a
have a
fucking
fucking
idiot.
driver's license. But here
I
we are.
mean, he shouldn't. You say he shouldn't have a driver's license, but he has his prescription built into the windshield, doesn't he?
With the way he drives in the cartoon, I'm guessing not.
I mean, he's got a little bit of the Michael J. Foxes in him.
Oh, man.
You get a wheel jerk here and a wheel jerk there. You're a jerk there, jerk. I'm a big fucking jerk.
Yeah,
That's how
bro.
the song goes when you make a Michael J. Fox joke.
Bro, not cool. Not cool.
Too soon.
Dude, always too soon. There are some jokes in this world that are too soon. Michael J. Fox, too soon, bro. Way too soon.
What do you mean? He's still somebody else has his shakes now too. Who said Inspector Gadget is not young? Like what? No, you're right. Inspector Gadget was not created in the 1920s. He's not a Roaring Twenties character. You're right. That is correct.
He's
He
like a
also
90s
wasn't. He
character.
also wasn't created in this millennium, which everybody who was born last millennium at this point is an adult in every country on the planet. Like they're recognized as an adult at every level. It's 2022. So yeah, it's been a while ago for Inspector Gadget. And I don't know if he's from the 90s. He feels like an 80s character.
I mean,
Like any moment now, Pokemon's going to be old.
yeah, that's true. Pokemon was on like the first gen consoles.
It was on the Game Boy. Thank you, Rose. Thank you. Somebody's here being helpful instead of just saying angry things, Hen. Thank you, Rose. He's from the 80s. Just like I
Being
fucking thought.
angry always
What
helps.
the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck does the Incredible Hulk have to do with Inspector Gadget or the 80s?
Hulk smash!
I mean, it ended in the 80s, but it started in the 70s, guy.
Hulk still smash.
Jesus Christ. Can you imagine General Zod with Incredible Hulk powers? Oh, wait.
Oh.
General Zod does have Incredible Hulk powers, and he still failed.
Hey, Kal-El cheated. We all know that bullshit Snyder verse nonsense would never happen because Kal-El's too much of a Boy Scout to snap anybody's neck.
Apparently
you,
not.
Kal.
I watched the movie. I don't know how many times that I've seen that particular movie. Because it's terrible. And there are people out there that'll say, oh, well, I liked it at the time, but me no like it anymore. And I was like, maybe you should, like, not have an opinion on stuff at the beginning. Like,
No, I will
if you're
say,
literally going to change your opinion until you've talked yourself into a corner where you can only have one opinion on stuff, so then you will only comment on the stuff that will not necessarily reinforce your opinion, but will parlay off of the point that you're trying to make, then you've become a shill for an agenda and you're untrustworthy.
I mean, like, I will defend the movie. It's not the worst out of the movies, and it's not egregiously bad. There are one or two moments I take issue with, but for the most part, as far as reimagining Superman, it wasn't bad. Henry Cavill wasn't bad. I took issue with like the whole thing with Jonathan Kent. That was a very fucking stupid way to kill him because he could have fucking super sped in there, grabbed him. Nobody from the angle they were standing at would have put two and two together that this person ran super fast, saved another person.
I wish, like, I was literally just talking about that exact scene with Tim after his stream because, like, we talked about Batman for hours and hours and hours, and then it ended up going to, Batman versus Superman, which ended up going to Superman, and I was like, son of a bitch, man, I don't want to talk about Superman because literally one man fucked his entire character. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, what are you doing? And that was the one. Well, I pointed out two scenes. I was like, there are two things that are, like, crucial to Superman. Two things. I mean, one, like, beyond the fact that he has powers, we're talking about the, what do I want to say? Not the morals, but the lessons that you're being taught, right? So everybody knows Superman, once he becomes Superman, right? Not like Clark Kent as a teenager or Clark Kent thinking about playing college football. Like once he stops being the red blue blur and becomes Superman, he's not this sniveling little fucking child anymore. So he would 100% not potentially destroy a man's entire fucking life because he upset him in a diner. Like we have no idea the situation that this trucker was in. That could have literally been his house on wheels, and you wrecked his entire life. We have no idea what kind of insurance he has. Maybe it was completely covered. But how the fuck do you expect to explain? Well, I cut down this 60-foot pine tree. I laid it on the back of my truck, and then for some reason, it just got magically placed through my fucking engine block. What happened? They were like, I don't know if we can cover that guy. That doesn't seem like an act of God. I was like, oh, it felt like a fucking act of God. And then the whole point with the father, and I wish Tim was here because he did make some decent points on the other side. Like, you can always have a good conversation with Tim. Everybody go check out Tim's talk. Tim Talks? Fuck, I always fuck his channel name up. Anyways, great guy. The lesson that Superman learns when Jonathan Kent, his father, not his son, dies. You got to specify that now, don't you?
Yep.
Fucking hell. Anyway, when he dies, the lesson that Superman is meant to learn is that regardless, it does not matter how many powers you have, how many you've developed, how much you have honed them. You could be the best version of every superhero that has ever existed, and you still can't save everyone. That's the lesson that you're supposed to learn, and that's why he dies from a heart attack. That's the whole fucking point of Superman learning the lesson that you literally can't save anyone. So you need to save as many as you can. Like, that's the whole point of that. Not, oh, well, I think Tim said something along the lines of Jonathan Kent was telling him that he wasn't ready to be Superman. Like, you're not ready yet, Clark. Like, don't reveal yourself to be Superman because you're not ready for that stage in your life yet. And I was like, I mean, that's a nice sentiment and everything, but it completely defeats the purpose of the lesson that you're supposed to be learning, that even with all of your immense power that nobody could even fathom, you still can't save everyone.
Yeah, and I think
This is not fucking happy, you literally just said the sad part? Jesus Christ. Okay, tell me about the sad part then. God, okay, this is the tiny portion. I don't want to say in the middle of the stream because I don't think that I'm going to be going for 3 hours, but in the middle of the stream, I said it anyways, where we're going to get to the sad part. Okay, tell me about the sad part.
That Smallville did this lesson, I would say, infinitely better because he had the heart attack. There was that episode with the funeral, which, if you didn't cry during that, you're an emotionalist shell, and Zod doesn't want to know you. But, anyways, right? Did that whole thing, right? And so he tries to reverse time. Remember those episodes? To take back his dad dying. But when
Whoa. I thought that I thought that
or no, it was Lana was gonna die.
Lana died.
Yeah,
But
Lana
she
was
was
gonna
gonna
die.
die, and they're like, well, you got a soul for a soul here. So somebody else is gonna have something bad befall on them. He's like, it's fine. I'm the red blue blur. And I was like, this is not gonna end well. And then
Yeah. We were like,
has a fucking heart attack, which you can't save people from if you're Superman.
no, even if he rushed him with super speed to the hospital, couldn't, because remember, the creators left it like, no matter what he did, there was no way to stop that. And that was the moment where he learned, well, shit, I am not this all powerful being. See, the important part of that lesson is that it is humbling because he doesn't take like a villain like, say, Zod, he doesn't take his powers for granted and think that they're limitless, because in actuality, you can't save people from themselves or natural causes, even reversing time. You can't do that. Fucking wish Barry Allen would learn in what, season 6 of the fucking Flash, but we're still doing time. Whatever. Anyways, not going to get into that rabbit hole. But some people have learned no matter how much you try to change events, things will course correct, because the natural order of things can't be tampered with. You just do what you can with the power that you're given. And that was another big complaint I had about Man of Steel. It was like, okay,
Does this
even
say what I think it says?
you can
You
solve.
can solve watching someone die and doing nothing by fucking doing something. Like,
Well,
no, that's the point that we are making, is that he died by something physical and Clark could have saved him. Superman can't like stop a heart attack from happening. He can't stop an aneurysm from bursting in your head. Like, these are things that are going to happen, and then, there you go. Like, what he can do is, apparently, what, in the TV show he can hear the entire earth.
yep.
He can literally hear the entire earth and has to focus on what he wants to listen to, which, fucking amen. If that's not fucking overpowering Superman, I don't know what is. Because I thought that was an interesting way to answer the question of, how does Superman know when all of these things are going on, that he's able to get there and save people at a moment's notice in China?
Yeah, also
Like, he
too,
lives in Kansas. He lives in Kansas.
like the other thing too that I liked was the episode where he first got his laser eyes and he saw Lana and fucking set the half of the fucking class on fire.
Ah.
I was like, now that is a good teenage response. Hot woman comes through, but instead, the hormones were shooting the other way, and I mean into his eyes, because he has laser beam eyes.
Mr. Zod. And by Mr. Zod, she just did that so that your name would pop up, because are you changing the actual channel name back?
Yeah, eventually.
What do you mean eventually? Like, vacation's up. Fucking change it. Goddamn. Anyway, General Putz. The time travel episode isn't better than the heart attack because it came from something supernatural. Different show on CW. The original death was an entirely human pain. I don't know. Are we arguing with her or not? I'm so confused right now. I feel like we're saying the same thing she is.
Yeah, that's what
Is
I'm
that not
saying.
what we're saying? The time travel episode isn't better than the heart attack because it came from something super, like, I
I
mean,
mean, in the comic,
Lana was gonna die from a tornado?
I think they're mixing up the movie with Smallville.
Oh, which movie?
Man of Steel and Smallville. I'm comparing how Smallville chose to do their deaths versus the movie, which made no
Right.
sense.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do you see who it is? Say, whole Carmen.
Hola, Carmen.
No, whole Carmen.
No, I will not endorse that.
What do you mean you will not endorse that? That's what she said to me one time.
Yeah, she said that to you. Never said it to
She
me.
said it to me one time. So whenever you're in the fandom for us and Carmen shows up, you say, whole Carmen.
I mean, I'm a villain.
Okay, just so we're clear, I don't know how many things I said. She said thank you. I don't know how many things I said in a night, but I most definitely don't remember all of them. So, Carmen, you can actually shut up, Bear. That's so angry. You can actually You can thank Janie Davis for reminding me that you said that.
I
Snitches
mean,
don't get stitches when they're just, letting you know where your wonderful catchphrase came from, right? Like you want to get credit for the catchphrase, right? So, I wouldn't be here to say whole Carmen if it wasn't for Janie. Wait,
after
wait,
all these years, people can't still remember my catchphrase. It's the most earth-breaking, ground-shaking, but never media show money-taking. The man, the myth, the legend, the most electrifying villain in all of YouTube entertainment today, Mr. Zod. People have tried to say
wait,
that
whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa, whoa,
extreme.
whoa. You switched it to the most electrifying villain in YouTube entertainment today.
Yeah,
Now it's villain.
yeah.
Because it
I had to
used to
change
be
it
the
up a little
most
bit.
electrifying YouTuber in YouTube entertainment today.
Yeah, I wanted to make
General gets his neck snapped.
not true. Not true.
Not
Those
true.
movies
Not
aren't
true.
canon.
Not true. Not. I love General Zod. Loves the Snyder Cut, but the way he started the universe, not true. Like,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on, just be a little consistent. Come on.
No. Great universe, just not a good start. Not a good start.
Kneel before doze. That would be
No,
backward.
that was Neil before Zod.
Yeah,
Not that.
kneel before doze.
I hate you.
What do
Why
you
do I
mean
do
that?
this?
What do you
You
mean?
know,
Why do you do
I
this?
had a perfect excuse. Bitchy was literally yelling
Dude,
at me
you
in the
did have a
background.
perfect excuse. I have no idea what the fuck I would be doing right now if I would have been going for an hour and 40 some minutes all by myself, just sitting here. either as you would put it, riffing by myself, or just talking to the chat.
Yeah. And here I am taking abuse after I already took abuse
You
and
made
will
me
take
talk
more
about
abuse.
fucking Will Smith. You made me talk about. I didn't have to talk about Will Smith outside of literally like 2 or 3 sentences. Like, it doesn't even equate to an actual fucking paragraph, is how much I have talked about Will Smith. And then you got me to talk about him for like at least 5 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ.
You're welcome.
Nobody wants to talk about that motherfucker anymore. Nobody wanted to talk about it the day after, but they're like, shit, it's trending.
I mean, I
You
just
jumped on the fucking bandwagon too, you goddamn bandwagoner. You're like, oh, well, it's trending. I guess I should talk about it because I want to be a YouTuber. And then how many other fucking shows and videos did you release during the week before we did our Friday show?
I'm
One
thinking.
fucking short. There's one fucking short.
I'm building the anticipation.
What the anticipation of failure? Like, I don't understand, because that's what you're getting. There's no anticipation. We are actively failing at this right now. What is still being discussed? What are you talking about?
Will Smith. See,
What do you mean
even
it's
by
still
not,
being discussed? What do you mean it's still being discussed? Like,
even by not
it's in
talking about him,
disgust.
we're talking about him. It's Big Willie style all over again.
Okay, well, if it's still being discussed, I'm disgusted. Like, I will not do
Zod
any
as a
more.
villain, you should take over PB's stream. I should,
He
but he
doesn't
won't
have
give
the
me the
power for that.
power.
I didn't give him I have the power in the fandom zone, but I did not give him that type of power in my wing of the fandom zone known as the fandom forest. Go ahead and hit that like button if you're enjoying your time in the fandom forest. Thanks for
So,
that.
yeah,
I was
I,
not ranting. I was not.
I just been thinking about it, getting some segments in my head. I'm really going back to basics, talking about movies I like and things like that. Getting a list together, watching some good
You're
stuff
gonna
that
get
I
a
haven't
list
watched.
together, you're gonna check it twice, and you're gonna find out stuff. God, I wish I was more clever.
You should
I'm not great with
instead
fucking
give
rhyming.
Zod any power. I agree.
Don't give Zid any power.
No. She said give Zod any power. I agree.
I give you the power to try and not get your neck snapped.
I can't guarantee
Okay, I
that
mean,
won't
what
happen.
is worse, like getting your neck snapped by the G of all fucking G's, Superman, or getting your nipple ripped off and thrown down into a pit to never fucking return? Like, you're right. I don't 100% know if you are dead, but you sure as hell might as well be.
I mean, okay, the nipple twisting thing, that's more egregious. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
At least it was a cool neck snap. You heard that
Okay,
motherfucker.
let's put it
That
this
was
way.
the PG-13 line.
Like in the movie, right? In the movie, it would have had more impact at the end when he ended up having to be like, well, I guess literally the only way out of this is to fucking end it, man. Pack it fucking in. Like, you're just going to keep, eye beaming people. So we got to shut those motherfuckers off and end that fucker right there. Like, that was the only fucking way, except the whole way through the movie you just build this dark fucking tone, and I was like, well, of course he killed him. Like, I was expecting him to kill more fucking people at that point. You shitting me? I was like, why are you slowing down, Superman? Just fucking ram your fist right through this other fucking Kryptonian. How many fucking were there? 4, 5?
Yep.
I don't remember the exact number because I haven't watched the fucking movie enough. There's only one Iron Man.
I mean, but could he take out Zod? No. Only Superman could take out Zod. Iron Man, his little missiles would have
No,
bounced
you
off him.
need, like, there's a reason why Superman is the number one. Like, I know some people put Batman at number one, but like more often than not, when you see them ranked or some poll done out there, like Superman over Batman. Like, do you want to test that? You want to test that?
Oh, no. I
Oh, we'll test
100%
it.
agree.
We'll 100%. We'll test it right now. Twitter on poll. I'm gonna put a Twitter on poll. What the fuck does that even mean? I'm gonna put a poll on Twitter.
But you know
Holy
who's
shit
at the
balls!
level of Superman?
What do you mean at not General Zod?
No. John Constantine.
What do you mean, John Constantine?
John Constantine. Did you know John Constantine is, in fact, one of the only people to be able to beat Superman because magic?
Because magic. I know Superman is vulnerable to magic.
So, John Constantine beat the shit out of him.
Let's see if I can keep this as simple as possible so people will be like less triggered. I mean, how simple is it to say, who is your favorite between the two listed? Right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so then we put a question. So here's the tricky part, because last time I did a poll, I got some people to vote no because I put no ahead of yes. Oh man, that was some funny fucking shit. I was laughing
Oh,
pretty fucking hard. What the
so,
fuck is this?
so you want to hear something funny?
Free my nipple? Who the fuck is free my nipple? Hello, free my nipple. That's quite a name. I mean, if Sherry's saying hi to you, I guess we should say hi.
Hi.
Oh, that's another fucking Zod variant. Jesus Christ.
I love those.
These
So
guys.
John Constantine is considered the
No, hold on. No,
world.
no, 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 no. Before you start, you didn't tell me, should I put Superman first or Batman first?
Oh, Batman.
You think I should list Batman? Okay, alphabetical order it is.
Yeah,
You've lost.
let's
You've already lost Superman. You're second in the poll. I mean, I feel like, what is the DC equivalent to Howard the Duck?
um, shit.
How many days? A full 7 days? Full 6 days. Then we'll be ready for the next stream. And I can keep tweeting it out. 6 days. There. That's a poll. Who is your favorite between the two listed? Batman? Superman? Tweet. And now you know what we're doing? You know what we're doing?
What?
We're doing the one thing they've always asked us to do. Follow the science, except we're using it for something that people actually give a fuck about. Batman and Superman.
Ooh.
At least the people here. Goddamn right they do. They love Batman and Superman. Look at them go. Excuse me.
Wait, you love Batman, but not the Pattinson?
Like, for all of the flaws of the movie, like, he looks like Batman.
I disagree. I like the Pattinson.
I mean, yeah, I liked him, but I'm pretty sure I rated him a B on Tim's. Your opinion doesn't matter. You weren't on Tim's talk. Tim talks talk. I don't fucking
Yeah, I
know.
couldn't be
I
on
don't
that
know how to
stream.
do anything possessive or plural with his fucking channel because he put a goddamn S at the end. God damn it, Tim.
Tim's talk.
Is it?
Talking
Is it
with
Tim?
Tim?
I thought it was Tim Talks. It's not Tim's talk, is it?
I mean, it has the apostrophe S.
What do you mean it has the apostrophe fucking S? What are you talking about?
Everybody's spelling it out that way. That's how he spells it. Tim's talk.
Tim talks about who? Your mother?
Talks about
Tim's
your mother.
talk. So Tim is possessing the talk.
I mean, but to be fair, your mother's a sweet lady, and I like her.
I gotta go.
So I can't. It makes it hard to make your mother jokes because
No,
I'm
like our
your
mothers
mother,
are so much better people than we are.
like both of our moms are awesome, so it's like really hard to make your mother jokes. Just so you guys know, like
They're
his
always
mom is the
okay.
sweetest lady I ever
Your
fucking met.
mom would be more awesome to me, and my mom would be more awesome to you.
I know that's the weird part. Like she was so awesome when I came over, and I was like very humbly feeling. And then you met my mom, and you're like your mom is
Tim's
the
talk.
most
God damn it.
Awesome fucking cool person. Like yeah, my mom insults me. She doesn't care. She's just like yeah, that's my fucking son, fucking nerd, making fucking videos.
The fuck are you even doing right now? I was like, oh, he's getting set up for the live stream. That's what he's doing. That's what the alcohol's for.
Well, my mom was there and I was live streaming and I knew she was going to hear me. And I'm like, well, if I have enough alcohol, I won't remember all of the cruel things she said to me.
Yes, you will. You 100% will remember. Well, I mean, you might not remember, but you're still going to hear them. That's the important part, is that you hear the cruel things that she says to you. Because when has she ever lied?
Well, that's the one thing I respect. Like, people say, yeah, your parents aren't honest with you, blah, blah, blah. I call bullshit. I can 100% guarantee to you my whole life, my mom has never once told me a lie, even when I
Oh,
wish she
shit.
did.
Janie says, PB, I think you're thinking of Keeley Talks, so you're reading it like that. I mean, I might have been thinking about Keeley, but usually when I think Talks, what's the first name that pops into your head when you hear Talks?
I'm gonna have to say Tim because his name is so branded. Tim's.
No, I said Talks, not Talk. Talks.
Oh.
About Star Wars. Yeah, he does. Well, I mean, he used to. He doesn't talk at all anymore. It's sad. Come back, John. We want to hear you talk about fucking Star Wars, for the love of God. Like, and then I seen that he had a second channel. I was like, oh shit. Nope, no Star Wars there either. Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Come on,
he's
man. Like,
gotten.
I know I understand the gimmick that you got, and it's working for you, and it's doing wonderful. But like, can we do like a unlisted live stream where you just share the link on Twitter or something, and then you talking about Star Wars? When's the last time you heard him say anything about Star Wars?
Oh no, I'm not drunk
Unless he's one of
tonight.
these people that's become apathetic about Star Wars. You've seen that, yes?
Yep.
Which I don't understand it. Like, I remember watching the video that Sith Kryptonian did when he was talking about like falling out of love with Star Wars because of what they've done to it. And I don't like, I watched the entire video and I heard everything that he said. It was a long time ago now at this point. Exactly. Free my nipples. John talks. That's what I think of. Anyway, um, fuck. What was I saying?
You
Things were going
heard the
so good.
video.
Oh, I heard a video? I heard a video, but what was in the video?
Star Wars. He fell out of love.
Fucking Star Wars. He was falling out of love with. Thank you. That's all I needed to jog the memory. Sith Kryptonian. I said, just because somebody is taking the name, the IP, the brand, whatever you want to call it, and bringing it up to current day and then bastardizing the fuck out of it, right? They're just pilfering the shit out of. Why do you still not love the old stuff? Like, you can still talk about the old stuff, and that's how you reference the new stuff, right? Be
Yeah.
like, oh, I remember, when Star Wars was good, but now they're giving us this. And then, like, show a picture or something. And then, I don't know, just make like 3-4 minute video. I don't give a fuck. But at least you're still talking positively about how you love Star Wars. Like, that's still happening. You're like, oh man, like, do a little reminiscing every fuck. Like, I would love that. That'd be just turn a lightsaber on. Life would be good. Wait, who? What? Did he trash her, or was he just not lying? What is she, what?
No. For Janie Davis comment. Go on.
Oh, Mr. Zod, you're already drunk, aren't you? You're going to trash your mom on the internet. Billy Big Balls today, huh?
No, here's the thing. Everything I said is in fact
Oh, okay. Did he trash her, or was he just not? Okay, got it.
no. In fact,
John
I,
doesn't fucking talk anymore, though. That's what's sad. Oh, it's supposed to be happy. You know what I remember. Back when John used to talk about Star Wars, those were happy times.
no, what I was saying was
Sorry.
100% the truth. And if my mom heard this stream and heard the way I classified her talking about me or the way she puts things, she'd be like, yep, 100%, I do that. It's not a knock. Actually, I enjoy the fact most times that my mom is straightforward because I know when she tells me something, she is in fact not lying. Like, you guys know how parents will sometimes tell you stuff so it softens the blow and then you learn about things later in life. Not my mom. I learned everything I needed to know. So, in turn, I have taken this approach with my daughter. I just tell her everything because then when she gets older, she'll go, yeah, Dad has scarred me with some things he said, but he never lied to me about it. He told me straight up. That's the kind of relationship I want. If anything, I appreciate my mom for being straightforward because how many fucking parents do you guys know? You can even put your parents in this where they don't even maybe just once, just to spare your feelings. They tell you a little white lie, make you feel better. But sometimes it's just better to rip that wound off, let you go through it. It's being an adult. It's why we got all of these fucking people we have now who bitch about everything that shocks them because no one prepared them for the harsh truth that you will get smacked with when you go out into the real world.
And the harsh truth is, you got smacked with your mother.
I mean, you know,
How many times has she punched or kicked you in the face?
oh, Lunch Man.
These
keep
are
in
not
mind,
domestic. These are not domestic disputes. Everybody,
no,
don't go getting your britches all bundled someplace where they shouldn't be. Anyways, he's a
my mom,
taekwondo master.
yep, my mom trained me. She taught me
To take a
fighting.
punch in the face. She trained you to take a punch in the face.
Oh, yeah, I can take a punch with the best of them. And I'm glad for those lessons. I am glad for the way, like, to me, and PB, maybe you can agree with me. Don't you miss those days where parents could just fucking, whack their kid on the ass and it wasn't a lawsuit? You remember those days? Yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah,
What? What?
exactly.
What?
And, and, and,
Dude, I
and
remember the days when the fucking teacher could hit you with the fucking ruler and won a goddamn lawsuit. Like, you kidding me? Like, be terrified. These adults are big and you're just a child. Like, be terrified. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my god, did you just read that entire comment in silence and then laugh about it?
yeah, yeah. I was like, yep.
Mr. Fandom Zone. My mum was way too honest with me. My older sisters were appalled, but I'm the fifth and she didn't have time for lies.
Yeah, yeah. I think it builds character. Okay, everybody in the chat. I know
No, the
so
only
many.
the only lies that you should be making time for is City of Lies, starring Johnny Depp.
Ooh, great plug. Um,
Thank
but no.
you. Not a paid advertisement.
I'm sure everybody here in the chat, you've all gone through your fair share of shit. I know some of you have shared these stories with us in the chat, right? But you wouldn't be able to get through that without having your folks brace you in your life with some hard facts and truth. And I feel like nowadays in this society, these kids are not being embraced. They get out to the real world and they're like, what? My Twitter doesn't mean shit. How popular I am in school doesn't matter. I can't
What?
just stand on my phone for a fucking half
Dude,
hour.
I got hundreds and hundreds of followers. You're not gonna pay me more because of that?
Like, what? My YouTube rankings don't matter to getting a job? What? But I'm an influencer. Like, yeah, these these are the things that I learned. And when I told my mom, it was funny because she honestly did not even know you can make money from doing this. She's like, so you basically just sit on your ass and shoot videos and that's it. I go, but mom, you can get paid for doing this. And she's like, bullshit. I go, no, mom, no. Right now, if you amassed 1,000 followers, right, and you just sat at home and you shot videos about that crazy bitch you live with, you would make a shit ton of money.
You want
Oh,
her you think that she could make a shit ton of money shooting videos about you?
oh no, about
No, that
her
was no, I know
in a
what you
room.
mean, but everybody else got the joke that I just told about you.
Oh no, I got the joke. I sidestepped it.
No, you didn't.
Totally did. I
I
stepped to the side
sidestepped it. I sidestepped it to the left and back.
and twist.
No, not goddamn. Never mind. And twist and twist. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I don't know about you, but this Kryptonian has to vampire his way into bed and
I mean,
hope.
it's only been 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds.
Yeah, I,
And you
I,
got
I
here right on time. That was nice of you. I appreciate that, guy. That was
oh
wonderful.
yeah, I'm like, we're getting every minute because these are minutes that are going to be taken out of my life as soon as I make it back into bed.
Nah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm not sure Mum telling I looked 6 months pregnant when I was 15 months was useful honesty, but she was an awesome mom. Wait, oh, I get you. I get you. I didn't understand it first. Like I read it the right way, I just understood it the wrong way. Whoopsies.
I mean, I'm not always saying that those are hits. I'm sure.
Speaking of hits, you should probably hit the hay.
Yeah, yeah. Kryptonians gotta brace himself for a villain worse than Kal-El, his lover.
That's creepy because well, never mind. It's never mind. Nope, not going there.
So, you are going to stay on with these fine folks?
I mean, I'm gonna stay on. Why? You think I should wrap it up? Like I don't have anything to talk about by myself? Because you're not entirely wrong.
No, I mean, you know,
You got
I think
anything you
this
want
was a
to
good solid 2 hours.
you got anything you want to plug?
Uh, just, I guess I'm doing a live Sonic review from the car video.
Clap,
Don't
clap,
miss it.
car video, clap, clap.
Remember when Jeremy used to do those when we watched him and he was interesting?
I don't know. Why do you not want me to like continue on the stream without you? Because that's what it felt like. You're like, oh, since I'm leaving, like you should probably end the show because then I can say I was there for the whole show.
Oh, I mean, no, no. I'm good leaving. I'm good. Do your thing. Godspeed. Um, I will watch, but in the safety of my bed, next to Unicorn.
That's a little bit creepy, but okie dokie, guy.
And I'll hold you close to my chest.
No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. Okay, go away now, please. Have a have a good morning. Yeah,
All right.
creepy.
All of you have a good
Bastard.
morning and stay tuned. Listen to PB. He's got riveting stuff coming up. And shred the like button or Zod will kill your
Don't
plants.
know what the fuck is happening right now, people. Like, first of all, he said, like, I don't need the earbuds in anymore, do I? Although it does feel comfortable having them in there, knowing that somebody could appear at any moment because other people have the link. What the fuck was I even talking about? I don't even know. I've already talked myself out of it. Um, oh, that fucking guy trying to do a goddamn promo. That is not his forte. What his forte is almost reading something from an article and getting triggered by it to the point where he fucked up the line when he left. What he wanted to say was he was going to kill your plant, and he said plants. And the reason why I say plant is because a long time ago on Twitter, he fucking put a response to somebody, or it was a retweet of something, and he said, Zod will destroy your plant, individual plant, because if you take the E out of planet, you get the word plant. And then it doesn't, it doesn't fix itself because plant is a real word, and Zod will kill your fucking plant. So watch out, Margot. No one knows what you're talking about, PB. Well, son of a bitch, like that. That's per usual. That doesn't surprise me that nobody knows what I'm talking about. That doesn't surprise me at all. I got all of my belly button lint out earlier, thank you very much. Come on now. Like, you think a person doesn't take care of their belly button lint immediately? Like, it doesn't accrue over the day if you're wearing a Wolvo style shirt. Like, no lint can accrue when there's nothing to deposit the lint into said belly button. So, of course, it's cleaned out. Come on now. Like, get it together. Picking at your belly button lint. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, it's not lint. It's just hair. It's just hair, man. Like, I had an itch. Give me a break. You shouldn't sound so disappointed. What the fuck? What do you mean disappointed? Disappointed that I'm picking at my belly button lint? I don't know. Oh, Carmen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carmen. Hey, where's the villain? Oh, he had to leave. He had to retreat to the safety of the fandom zone. He didn't like being in the north wing of the fandom forest. He had to run away, scurry away. But yeah, I mean, life's going good. At least I feel like it is. I feel like like things isn't going good for everybody everywhere all of the time. Everybody has their own trials and tribulations. But if you can find that just little bit of happiness to brighten your day, try and focus on that. That's what you need to be focusing. Don't try like I know it's easier to no, I didn't scare him away. It's easier to focus on the negative things. It's easy to focus on the negative things, but it's nicer to focus on the positive things. Like just doing that means you won't I don't know. You won't be bringing yourself down any more than what you already are, if you are. And if you're up, you'll be lifting yourself up even higher. Holy shit. Wow, because nobody would have guessed that was going to happen. Nobody would have guessed that at all. Excuse me. Did not mean to cough into the microphone, but I did not make it to the mute button in time before it happened. And that, well, I mean, it's not dead air that way. Of course you're going good. You could get to me. Of course it's going good. You get to talk to me 3 times a week. Right, right, because that's what's brightening up my day. Is going there and having Hen yell at me to shut up because I'm making too many excellent points about Batman. Like that's what brightens my day. That's for sure. Oh, and Bianca Belair. Look at that. The black one beat the ginger. Who would have guessed? What a wonderful WrestleMania. I'm glad I didn't waste a fucking moment on it. Like, this is the only thing that's worth. This is the only thing that's worth anything. Stone Cold doing stuff. That's the only thing that people should care about. I mean, WrestleMania is not WrestleMania anymore. It doesn't have the Undertaker. Nobody like there's no point to WrestleMania without the Undertaker. You have a great time talking to people. You're having a great time talking to people. I mean, sure. That's. I mean, I'm talking to myself, talking to a microphone, responding to some of the comments that I see in the chat. It's not like having a conversation the way I was just having a conversation with Zod. That's not exactly the same, although it's not necessarily worse. In fact, don't have anybody leading me down any roads that I don't want to go down without him chirping in my ear, literally talking like, oh my God, asking me fucking questions about stuff that I don't want to talk about. Yeah, I saw the triumphant return of AEW's #1 star. Yay! Fucking A, wrestling used to be good. Used to be really good. And now it's just kind of there. Damn it. This is one of those very few Rose takes part in PB. What? It's one of those very. That's. I don't know if that's supposed to be a typo or if you're talking about Rose. I don't get it. That's fine. That's fine. I was thinking more of you talking to other people and not right now. Oh, I mean, yeah, I like talking to people. I mean, the question is, do they like talking to me? So I know the person above you would say no. No, I'm not. This is not happening. Drop the link and I'll tell you to shut up. I am sure you will. I'm sure you would try. I am sure you would try. Margot watched a long time ago when Andre the Giant was in it. I mean, I watched the stuff from when Andre was there. I know that Taker was put into the Hall of Fame. I'm well aware. But only Shad of Crime Time? Like, what the fuck? How stupid is that? Unbelievably fucking stupid. Hey, Mr. Hole, you're skipping my comments. Really? Because it really feels like I got that one right on the head. Right on the like it came here, I clicked on it, it popped on the screen, and then I even let you make fun of me by me reading my name being ridiculous. Very few streams I partake in, PB. I only comment on a select few. Whoa, 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 whoa. So you only watch a few, and then even in some that you do watch, you don't comment at all, but then you comment here? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Uh, Warrior Award? Oh, the Warrior Award for saving his son last year. Who did? I don't even. I don't care anymore. I don't. Like it's already Tuesday. It's Tuesday where you are too. WrestleMania was like all the way last weekend. We don't have to worry about it. You are Mr. Hole from now on. I don't know what that means. Like, it really seems like you're missing part of the word, and it feels targeted at the backside. Holy shit, man. Like, I like doing a stream at this time. I got people showing up. That's wonderful. Talking in the chat, everything's going good. But shit, being here all by myself, it doesn't lead to being able to use any of the other social medias at the same time. How do you have a solo conversation with nobody else? And there's no, like, I could play the background music. I'm not going to play the background music, but I could play the background music. I'm just going to sit here and just keep rambling fucking on until I decide that, you know what? I've rambled long enough. So I'm going to ramble my way off of YouTube and onto some other social media so I can have more than, one conversation at a time. I mean, technically, how many conversations am I having right now? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. How many people are in the chat that are having their own conversation trying to talk to me? PB, you're lucky you are a chosen one of Rose. Oh yes, exactly. Fuck, read that like goddamn General Zod. Invite? I don't know how to invite people, Nico. What's up, Nico? Feel like I forgot to say hi to you before. When did you sneak in here? When did that happen? It had to be relatively soon. No, I'm not. I've invited people. I'm not inviting the one lady in because she's just gonna fucking yell at me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put myself through that. That sounds ridiculous. How is the Twitter poll doing? Holy shit, Batman, my phone fell on my face. How is the Twitter poll doing? I don't know. Let's go to Twitter. Let's go to the notifications. Where the fuck are they? Okay, let's how about go to home maybe? Fucking I hate how this goddamn works on the computer. I hate it so fucking much. Drop those down. Look right here. Holy sheep shit, Batman. Share the screen, motherfucker. Come on. Come on. You can do I believe in you. I do believe in you. This one? This feels like the right one. Apparently Batman is whooping Superman's ass in the battle of science. So let's do a quote tweet and we'll put this up here and say join the battle. I type super fast of science. If I can spell fucking science right, which I spelt it fucking wrong, because I am a special guy. No, not fucking scene. There we go. Join the battle of send it to the internet. Excellent. Excellent. There, got that done and over with. I can't believe that Batman's winning by that much. That surprises me. I thought at minimum it would be closer to 50-50. That's what I thought was going to happen. That is definitely what I thought was going to happen. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? We got mutiny. Um, Margot says I talk to myself all the time, and says me too, even when others. Yeah, I know you stepped on all my jokes, man. Like that was awful. Like I had some real zingers, and you were like, "Oh shit." Poor Roman got turned into noodles. Or poor Ramon got turned. Son of a bitch, I read that terribly. Poor Ramon got turned into noodles. Oh shit, that's not supposed to be as funny as it is, but I can't help myself. It's good. 9%. Yes, Nicole, 9%. I told you when Inspector Gadget came onto the screen for the first time in 1983. We established this a long time ago. Long time ago. What the fuck happened? Gosh, you're bad at reading my comments today, eh? I mean, I feel like I got that one dead on. Dead fucking on. And nobody's going to be able to tell me different. My jokes are never funny. And then it says, I like PB's jokes. Exactly. Exactly. So you know who to trust out of these two people. 100%. Thank you, Nico. I appreciate that. And that one you got. Like, yeah, I mean, I couldn't read the ones at the beginning of the stream because you and Christine have like some peninsula language that I can't figure out or decipher or pronounce half of the phlegm words because it's difficult. It's very difficult. Like, it's my mind and mouth is designed for cheese consumption, which apparently doesn't lend itself well to speaking Nordic languages. Yes, something like that. Something along those lines. I don't know. Anyway, oh, I've used the magic word anyway. I feel like I made it the entire fucking stream without fucking saying it. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I need to wrap the stream up, everybody, because I don't know, it's getting relatively late in the evening if you're in Australia, or it's getting late in the morning if you're in some place in Europe, just about any place in Europe. Fuck, it might be early afternoon. You're far enough east in Europe, and then it's getting super late here. I just, I don't know. I could sit here and ramble on for what seems like forever, but I don't particularly want. Yes, I know it's 6:30 p.m. Yes, I get that. I know. Well, I mean, it's not exactly 6:30 because it's only 23 minutes, but whatever. Close enough. Close enough. Close enough. Close enough. Janie says, "I like the dad jokes. Okay, but he fucking sends me with the sex buns. Send you where? What are you talking about? I don't be sending people anyplace. It's not what I do." Margot's already saying sweet dreams. I didn't leave yet, Margot. I didn't leave yet. This is not like the last. Well, I shouldn't say the last. This is not like episode number 4, everybody. You want to see something funny? You go and watch episode number 4. Like, what are the odds that it would be episode number 4? What a spectacular number. I love the number 4. It also has a, quite put together thumbnail, I would say. But yeah, you want to see something funny? Go to episode 4. Fast forward to some minutes into it, and then just listen. And then you'll hear some gibberish. Unlike the gibberish that you've heard here tonight, which, has gone on and on long enough. And I'd like to thank everybody for, yes, I know. I'd like to thank everybody for joining tonight. I hope that you enjoyed yourself. I hope that you had at least, 1 or 2 laughs. And I hope that you, I don't know, have a happy day, have a happy tomorrow, have a happy day after that. Like, if if you're not living happy, you're probably living crappy. And that's all from PB. I will see you next week, everybody. Have a great day, night, morning, whichever one that you want to, stick around in. Goodbye.